What's going on, everyone? It's Alex here from Alex Physio. So today we're going to be going over 5 exercises that you can do if you've had a low back surgery. These exercises can also be used as a prehab tool if you are planned for back surgery and you want to just work on optimizing some of your mobility and function so that when you do the surgery, you're at least aware a little bit more of the expectations for exercises and also to help with your recovery, but understanding that your back pain might be pretty severe right now and you may be limited in some of these movements, albeit they are quite low on the intensity level scale. So these exercises can be done for fusions, low back fusions, discectomies, laminectomies, decompressions. Generally, the principles for them are the same. And these are the exercises that we prescribe at the hospital that I work at for individuals after a low back surgery. Now, it's important to know that each surgeon might have different recommendations or restrictions after the surgery. In our hospital, we do state some things such as no twisting, no hip bending more than 90 degrees, no sitting in an upright chair for more than 20 minutes, and no lifting for more than 5 pounds in the first 6 weeks usually, after which an x-ray is done to see how everything is healing, and if everything's healing well, then that's when those restrictions are generally lifted. So in the first 6 weeks, it is pretty conservative with regards to the exercises, but the goal is once everything has healed in that first 6 weeks, usually, then that's when you ramp up some of the intensity of the exercise, start incorporating some weightlifting and things like that based on your goals. First exercise we're going to do is just deep breathing. So again, there are risks after surgery of blood clots and pneumonia, so it's super important to make sure your airways are properly inflated and that risk is decreased through deep breathing. So what you're going to do here is you're going to put your hands on your ribs, and I want you to just think about breathing into your hands. So breathing with your diaphragm or your belly. So usually I'll say a 2-2-4 count. So 2 seconds in, 2-second pause at the top of the breath, and 4 seconds out. Exercise 2 is just walking. So walking short distances throughout the day versus one long walk and then lying down in bed the rest of the day is generally recommended, so the short walks. You can use a cane or a walker, whatever is most appropriate. Sometimes after surgery you may need to use a walker or a cane just because you're still getting used to the fact that there's new hardware in your back, or just getting used to the fact that you had a surgery. So the walker does help with balance, stability, helps from a pacing strategy and ability to do a little bit more, and there is that seat obviously if you need to take it for emergency situations if there's none nearby. Okay, exercise 3 is a pelvic tilt. So pelvic tilt it can be done in a number of different ways. You can do it in standing and sitting, lying on your back, but generally it's most comfortable doing it in lying on your back. So what this is going to look like is you're going to lie in crook lying, so both knees bent. Okay, and I want you to just think about sticking your bum into the bed, arching your back, and tilting your pelvis forward. So when you tilt your pelvis forward, your back naturally arches. So I should be able to slide my hand between your low back and the bed. And then the posterior pelvic tilt is you're trying to tilt your pelvis backwards, and now my back is flat against the bed, so I can't slide my hand under. So it's a very subtle movement, but movement at your pelvis is related to movement with your low back because they are connected. So your pelvis is connected to your low back via your sacrum. And again, just trying to get some of that movement will help with your back pain, or can help with your back pain, and can help with just getting some general mobility going. The next exercise that we recommend, or exercise number 4, is just a knee to chest. So again, using your hands, trying to bring your knee to your chest helps with just taking off some of that pressure in your low back. Now you may be wondering, I'm going past 90 degrees here. Why am I allowed to go past 90 degrees here? Generally, because you're lying down on your back, this is okay to go more than 90 degrees and to get some bend, because of your back is supported by the bed versus you doing this in standing or another more provocative position where the loads are a little bit higher. So you can put your knee to chest here, hold for, try to go 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds, and then relax. Alternatively, if you have the flexibility and the range of motion, you can also do both knees to chest. Okay, and again, you're just trying to hold 10 to 15 seconds and relax. Okay, and then exercise number 5 is a straight leg raise. Okay, so keeping your leg straight, you're going to try to lift your leg up, keep your leg straight, and then come back down. So this is trying to work on strengthening the muscles at the front of your hip. And again, some people may use a strap that you can loop around your leg to help lift the leg up if you are limited due to pain or just weakness or deconditioning. But the goal is as you get stronger that you're able to do this on your own. So these are the exercises that we generally recommend within the first 6 weeks. Out of all these exercises, the most important exercise is walking. And that's the exercise that I put an asterisk beside, because walking helps not only for your low back, acting as an anti-inflammatory, but just for your overall health, just getting that movement. You don't want to go home after your surgery and just lie down in bed all day waiting for it to recover. It actually your recovery is optimized more when you're doing movements, exercise, and short walks, and just trying to build up as each day goes on. There's no set, but it just in general trying to do a little bit more as your body continues to recover from the surgery. Hopefully you found that information valuable and informative. Hopefully you kind of learned a little bit about the people that I see at the hospital, in addition to how surgery can help and the things that you need to do for homework after you're discharged from the hospital. So it's not just one of those, you do the surgery, I'm good to go, I don't have to do anything. Nope, you got to still work at it. So let me know what you thought in the comment section below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. And if you've had back surgery, let me know down below and tell me a little bit about how your experience has been with regards to the recovery. I'd love to hear about it. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already.